This is breaking news.
Prince Harry reveals he's still very emotionally connected to the UK as he gushes about Meghan's new Instagram account ahead of her Netflix launch. Prince Harry has revealed he's still very emotionally connected to the UK in a new interview that also saw him gush over wife Meghan Markle's Instagram shootout during the recently concluded 2025 Invictus Games. The Duke of Sussex, 40, was reflecting on the recently concluded 2025 Invictus Games, with this year's edition of the Paralympic-style sporting tournament being held in Vancouver and Whistler in Canada. Harry founded the Games for wounded and sick veterans in 2014 after he completed 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan while serving the British Army. Since its inception, the Invictus Games have been held across the world, including London, Orlando, Sydney, The Hague, and Düsseldorf, before the most recent edition in Canada. In 2027, the event will return to the UK as Harry reflected on why the host city, Birmingham, remains incredibly important to him, even as he continues to build a new life with Meghan and their 2 children in the United States. Birmingham for us is a very, very emotionally connected place. A lot of these guys, they'd woke up in Birmingham after being blown up in Afghanistan, he told US Weekly, referring to the veterans that the Invictus Games was created for. The city is home to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, that is the first stop for British soldiers wounded in conflicts overseas. Elsewhere in the interview, Harry touched on Meghan's involvement with the Invictus Games, telling the outlet the Duchess, 43, has been a part of this community since shortly after the Orlando Games in 2016. There have been so many special memories, he added. Meghan has accompanied Harry to the Invictus Games in Düsseldorf, The Hague, and Sydney over the years. She also joined the Duke in Vancouver for the opening ceremony of this year's tournament, the first to feature winter sports, before traveling with him to Whistler for 3 days. However, Meghan reportedly cut her trip short and returned to the couple's £12 million home in Montecito, California, to be with their children, Archie, 5, and Lilibet, 3. She continued to show her support for her husband on her newly launched Instagram account with multiple posts, including a snap that showed off a selection of gifts she had brought back from Canada for Archie and Lilibet in an Instagram post. In a caption, she wrote, "A taste of Canada and the Invictus Games for our little ones. Cheering you, Harry, on from home." When asked about Meghan's sweet message, he told the US outlet, "Yes, the Instagram shout-out was very sweet and much appreciated." The mother of 2 also gushed she was so proud of Harry after the Duke received a lengthy standing ovation at the emotionally charged closing ceremony, attended by Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. The Duke was brought to tears as Trudeau spoke of the impact Harry had had on the lives of so military veterans and their families with his work and dedication. Meghan documented the moment on her Instagram account, which she relaunched at the start of 2025, with the caption, "So proud of you." She also marked Valentine's Day, which the couple spent apart, with a sweet photo that showed her Harry pausing at dinner of fish, chips, and burgers in an al fresco location to share a tender kiss. Since returning to the platform on New Year's Day, Meghan has announced a brand new Netflix show, the success of which will possibly make or break the couple's multi-million-dollar partnership with the American streaming giant, titled With Love, Meghan. She has also unveiled the rebrand of her luxury lifestyle company, previously called American Riviera Orchard, as ever. Meghan's forthcoming Netflix series, which will be released on March 4, features a slew of the Duchess' famous pals, including The Office star Mindy Kaling, her former Suits co-star Abigail Spencer, as well as fellow Polo wife Delphina Blaquier, wife to the Duke of Sussex's pal Nacho Figueras.